Our board game is based on the map of Europe and North Africa. To play the game, you will need at least 2 players. Every player will start with an amount of money of 1,500. The youngest player will start the game. He needs to choose in what country he is going to have his first flight company. After he bought a flight company in a country, he will be able to build hotels there as well. He can choose between a 5, 4, 3, 2 or 1-star hotel. Keep in mind that you can only buy one hotel in each country. After you bought a hotel, you can still change the amount of stars, but you will have to pay full price. How will you make profit? And how do you choose the right country? Well, I will explain it to you right away. The countries are divided in 3 different colors, according to their climate and season tourism. Red countries are the hot countries. That will give you more profit in summertime. Green countries will give you almost the same profit every season. Then the blue countries are the coldest ones. They will give you the most profit in summer and winter time. As you can see, there are 3 numbers in each color groups. You can also find these numbers on the little cards. Number 1 countries are the richest. It will cost you more to buy a flight company or hotel there. Number 2 are the middle class countries. Logically, everything there is cheaper than in a rich country, but of course it will give you less profit. Number 3 countries are the cheapest, but they will give you the least profit. You can find all the information I just told you about the prices and profits on the little colored cards. Before you start the game, you need to know as well that the game is divided into years. Each year has 4 quarters: winter, spring, summer, and autumn. And each quarter is equal to 1 turn. The duration of the game is at least 5 years, so that means 20 turns. So now, let's play the game to make it more clear. Every player has an amount of money of 1,500 to start with. Player 1 needs to buy a flight company, so she uses the cards to see in which country she wants to buy a company. She chose to buy a company in a middle-class country in the green area. She pays 1,200 for that. Afterwards, she will get a card to prove that she is the owner of a company in that country. She chose Poland. She also decides to buy a 4-star hotel there, which costs her 300. Now she ends her turn. The second player chose to buy a company in Italy and ended his turn afterwards. The first quarter ends now. It means that every player will get his profit. Player 1 earned 20% from her total year profit. That means 20% of 900 for her flight company and 20% of 300 for her hotel. In total, she gets 240 money. Player 2 earned 120. We are in the middle of the game now. Every player bought a couple of countries and a couple of hotels. Now the second player wants to buy a hotel in Poland. But as you can see, player 1 already bought a company and a hotel there. The price for player 2 is the same, but he will get less profit, and so he will get only 40% of the profit that player 1 is getting. Player 1 will now only have 60% of her profit left. We are now at the end of the game. Everybody bought their hotels and everybody bought their companies. The turns have passed, and now we need to count the profit of every player to know who is the winner. So this was our game. Make sure that you make the right decisions when you play it, because it may look simple, but it really isn't.